Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the Raffle number 3, the third Raffles drawing. So we will be finding out who won the Snuff Buddy with Copenhagen sticker. And for that, we will be drawing out of the bucket again. And those are the entries because I didn't have a paper clip that fit around them all. So they're in this one. And I also feel the need to have both of these in one shot. Anyway, so the turnout was lower, but you were allowed to buy up to 3 entries. So it got the job done. I didn't expect as high of a turnout. Due to the situation in general world-wise, and also the prize was smaller piece-wise than the last one. So I'm going to read off the names of the people that did enter. I'm not going to read off how many entries they bought. After the drawing, I will be giving instructions to whoever won how to get in touch with me and give me the address and whatnot. I will also be going over a couple rule changes for the next raffle. Not this one, the next one. Anyway, so the third raffle, the raffle for March 2020, had 13 entries. And I'm just going to read off the names. Terry Strobel, and Terry, I did get the second one. Okay. Christopher Long, Hoss 304, Andrew Schmidt, Russell Bean, Perrier Delecto, Perrier. Every time I say your name, I do this, I think. Perrier Delecto. Sorry. Marcus Cruz, Trevor S., Aaron's Reviews and More, Lost in Bat Country, Jason Buckner, Chris P. Bacon, and Straight Dipping 1822. All of your entries are right there. Now, there are a couple I did not overly put out this time. Not because I figured everybody should know by now, because I forgot, basically, that you were supposed to leave your YouTube name when you sent the money to the PayPal. There are a couple of names on here, I'm not going to point them out, that I'm questioning whether they are the person's YouTube name. So I have a backup way to authenticate anybody that wins. If you are one of the people that used your regular name and do win, I have it figured out what we'll do. The authentication is just so I know that the person that entered and the person, just make sure I'm sending to the person that actually won, basically. Okay, so I am going to get the bucket. I am going to get these out somehow. I am going to make sure the bucket is empty. First of all, the bucket is empty. Just all right, and now I am just going to rotate the bucket until I get basically tired of rotating the bucket. Someday I hope to actually automate this process. Someday. Okay. Now, do remember there are a second and third place winner on this, although those prizes are not here yet. They are the candlets again, so I will be pulling 3. The first place will be the first one pulled, though. And now I gotta try to balance this. And now I gotta hope that I stapled the right corner. Okay. Oh! Andrew Schmidt. Andrew Schmidt, you won the Snuff Buddy, which is rather fitting because you are the one that took it upon yourself to get in touch with me and supply that second Outlaw review, if everybody remembers, which was a very popular review from the views. So I thank you for that, and everybody else that liked that review and wanted to hear about the Ramblin' Root Beer from Outlaw. This is the guy that made that happen. So that is rather fitting that you won. That said, you had that product shipped directly to me, so I need you to get in touch with me via my email because I do not have a mailing address for you. All right? So contact me by the email and send me your email address. And since your email and your name here on YouTube is the same, I mean, if you want, take the last 3 letters of your street name and put it in the comment section of this video. But since they're both the same name in both places, that's not overly necessary. I would like to ship this out come Monday morning. So if you could get your mailing address over to me by Monday morning, that would be great. I believe, from talking to you, I believe you're in Ohio. So that would have the product to you probably by Wednesday. Anyway, there are 2 more, okay? Second place. It just occurred to me, though, that since there's multiple entries and the same people, some of the places could be the same person. Hopefully not, but Terry Strobel, sorry. Terry, you want to get in touch with my email, all right, and leave me an address to mail to you. It is a can lid and a couple stickers again. It's just the secondary place prize. I am still waiting for them to come in, but you want to get that over. If your name between here on YouTube and over there is different, I need you to put the last 3 letters of the first word of your address in the comment section below. Okay, so then third place. Sorry, second and third place. I'm not doing the rotation again. That action is so not smooth. It's just like, all right. Trevor S. Trevor S., you want to get to my email and send me your mailing address. Trevor, I'm glad you got something because I believe you I think you are one of the couple people that have entered all 3 of the raffles. And although it is not the top prize, I'm glad to see that you got something. So these are the second place. All right. And what I'm going to send you out is, I have one here, but this is not the one that I'm sending out. It's an all black can lid, which is, they're all right. Actually, I have one that I've been using because I use a refill can off my tubs. So I stripped down a Grizzly can because these do not fit Stoker's cans. I stripped down a Grizzly can and took the banding off it and then snapped the plastic lid onto the metal. I don't think there's anything in there now. So it's like this all plastic. It got real easy to grip and pull off. So it's sort of cool doing that. I had even thought about sending out stripped down cans, but it's so easy to do. I didn't want to like insult anybody's intelligence by. So The second place, Terry Strobel and Trevor S. It is a black can lid, a mud jug sticker, and one of the new, slightly larger Suit&Tie stickers, okay? And then the first place winner, which is Andrew Schmidt, I will be mailing this out to you, and I'll probably throw in one of mine as well with that. I am running low on the mud jugs, and I don't see why you'd put a mud jug sticker on this anyway. But, you know. Okay. So, again, first place. Let me write that one there, actually. Andrew Schmidt, I need you to get in touch with me. Terry Strobel. And Trevor S. All right. Terry, I guess that whole bit where you decided to throw in the second one, I guess that paid off after all. Anyway, listen, I thank you all for taking part in this, because it's how I'm funding the channel now. Now, I will be starting, I've already started, but I actually haven't seen too much income coming in, working soon. But these raffles have basically been carrying the channel. So it is important. And if you don't win, you are keeping this channel basically alive at this point. So I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. When my money starts coming in, which I'm anticipating to start seeing returns on stuff about another week or so, I will be throwing personal money into the channel, possibly quite a bit, partly just because I feel like last winter I was able to somehow carry it through the winter by myself. And this year, it completely didn't work out. My plan was that donations would only cover half the cost going through January, February, and early March. As it turned out, they covered all of the costs. So I feel like I need to sort of catch up my end of things here. So I will be throwing a sizable sum, I'm planning on anyway, in another, it's probably 2 weeks coming up. But I do thank you for carrying this through and taking part in the raffles and whatnot. I like doing them. Now, as far as the rule change goes, my Patreon people, okay, there's 3 levels of the Patreon. It's $1, $3, and $5. Really, it's just a way for me to fund this channel, and it's automated. It's monthly. So since it's monthly, and I do some content over there, I've been doing some beef jerky reviews, and I plan on doing some like glass bottle soap pop, I always say soda, pop reviews over there. It's sort of a work in progress. Really, its main function is just to automate the donation system. But that said, people that have joined over there will get automatically entered in to the raffles. I just want to let everybody know I did not do that for this one because I didn't think about it until after I started this one. I didn't want to start throwing rule changes in, after the thing had been opened up. I'm planning on running, you can buy 3 entries going forward. I'm planning on running, you can buy up to 3 entries at $1. I'm going to keep everything at $1. There won't be any $2 minimums or $3 minimums. Everything will be $1, but you can buy up to 3 entries. Now, the lowest Patreon level, the $1 level, you'll automatically have one entry in the raffles. Okay, the $3 level, you will automatically have 2 entries in the raffles, and the lieutenants at the $5 level will automatically have the full 3. So people over there that are giving over there don't feel the need to give over here for this again, because especially the lieutenants over there, I mean, I set it at $5 because it wasn't like most Patreon channels. The top one's like $25 or something crazy. But I don't really have anything to offer over there, so that's why I set it low. That said, though, $5 over 12, that's what's that? $60? Yeah, $60. $60 a year to the channel, which is sizable, really. So just to let everybody know, that will be happening in the next one. The next one is sitting off to me right now. The next one is a small dimension product, but it is very unique. It is no longer on the market, and there's going to be 3 first place prizes on the next one. Okay, there's going to the piece itself is smaller, but besides my own personal one, I have 3 of them. Okay, so there will be 3 first place prizes, if you get my meaning. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is staying safe and using good judgment when it comes to going out and to stores and whatnot. There will probably be another PSA coming soon. I do not know when. The next actual set video is on Sunday night. It will be a short format dip review. And as I put in the community page earlier today, the next 8 weeks of those have been secured. Thanks to this raffle in part. But they are here on site. The dry snuff is still not. So I'm, man, I think it'll show up at some point. But whenever it does, it's going to be really, really obvious why the shipping was so cheap. Because it's going to be like 3 weeks later. Anyway, I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.